What's up, everybody? It's Chris here. New crypto and NFT videos every single Monday and Wednesday, live videos in between, and every once in a while bonus videos weekly. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the Omi token migration again. January 27th is right around the corner, and that is the deadline to get your Omi token over to either layer 1 or layer 2, unless you want to wait and do the manual swap, which will cost more gas fees and will be a bit more complicated. I have already made previous videos on the differences between layer 1 and layer 2. I've also made videos on how to send your Omi over to each one of those, and I've also made a video on doing the manual token swap. So if you need any of that information, you can just go watch my previous videos. In this video particularly, I want to cover how much you should send to each. So a lot of people are dividing it up maybe 50-50. They're sending 50% to layer 1, 50% to layer 2. Some are doing 80-20%. I want us to look together on the reasons why we would want to send a certain amount to layer 2 and why we'd want to send a certain amount to layer 1, and just be crystal clear before going through the process, because you need to know that in advance. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Also, if this type of content benefits you in any way, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below and the like button for the YouTube algorithms. So first and foremost, there's a ton of other elements that do go into this that I'm not going to mention in this video simply because we don't know about them. So will we be able to buy land with Omi? Is that just going to strictly be on layer 2? Probably so, but we're not really there yet. Also, security concerns, which I've talked about in other videos, and a lot of other factors like gamification and using Omi token. But for now, I'm going to work with what we have. What we have right now is the Omi staking program. Although it's not finished, we know a little bit about it. So to me, you have to ask yourself, how important is this OUP to you? And do you want to execute it? And that should help you decide whether you want to send X amount of Omi over or not. One mistake I see a lot of people making is they're asking people that are holding a lot of Omi the percentages that they're doing. For instance, if one of your favorite content creators is sending 80% of their Omi over to layer 1 on the exchanges and 20% of their Omi over to layer 2, and now you want to do that, to me that doesn't make sense. What if that creator has over 100 million Omi? What if they have 1 billion Omi? Then it's going to look a lot different for them. Because to me, if you want to execute this Omi staking program, then you want to send over the max amount plus some, so that, just in case Omi, goes up or goes down. But if your Omi holdings are different than their Omi holdings, I just don't see a point of you trying to mimic that exact rate. So for instance, I believe the tiers are going to go up. I think Reese sort of alluded to 50,000 in one of the recent token migration AMAs. We don't really know yet, but I don't really see a point of sending much over 50,000 besides, being safe, maybe 70,000 or $80,000 worth, without knowing all the other reasons that we would want our Omi to be on a layer 2. So it would completely make sense to me if only 20% of their portfolio is over $50,000 worth of Omi, then they would go ahead and send that percentage over so that they could execute this Omi staking utility program. But for you, that might be 100% of your Omi to send over so you can execute this. So definitely ask yourself, how much Omi am I holding, and is this Omi staking utility program currently worth it? For me personally, I think if you have it, it is worth it. I'll highlight a couple things, but I've actually made a different video on this. To me personally, there's enough staking utility benefits that it makes it worth it for me. So for instance, renting collectibles, we don't know exactly how that looks yet, but that's passive income that can potentially be earned in the future by hitting this tier. Another thing would be additional percentage of bonus points earned. So this is talking about the master collector points. I pointed this out in my other videos, but these master collector points are going to allow you to buy drop raffle tickets, which will increase your drop percentage rates in future drops to be able to get grails at retail. So to me, that's another big deal. You also get a little bit of reduced fees. You get to have access to the Omi drop raffle, which is similar to the drop lottery system. Secondary market trading in Omi, which if you have a lot of Omi, again, this comes in handy. So all these things come into play, and I think it's a lot more than just showing, say expanded AR features or displaying your mint numbers. Like, those are really cool things, but some of these things will actually let you utilize the app even further and give you some more advantages in the future and give you more passive income or future income. So to me, if you have that level of Omi, I think that it's worth it. Another question that you have to ask yourself is, how long are you considering holding Omi? So flashback to what we were just looking at, the Omi utility program. These do require lockup periods for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and I'm assuming the other ones will include further lockup periods. But if you don't plan on selling your Omi anytime soon, Other than, security reasons and maybe a couple of others, I don't really see a reason not to have it on layer 2 so that you can use it to, what I just said, make more money and make some passive income. However, if your exit strategy includes you selling off your Omi at, say, when we hit our previous all-time highs at 1 cent or at 2 cents or at 3 cents or whatever, I'm not too sure how quick and efficient the bridge back is going to be. So, or getting your Omi back out from layer 2 back to layer 1. So if you plan on selling your Omi in the near future, or if you think you have some life events coming up that might require you to sell your Omi, I don't know if it's worth it for you to send it to layer 2 with the sheer fact that it could be locked up in layer 2 a little bit longer than you would like it to be. I know that this is a pretty short video. I just wanted to give some quick points on why I think percentages matter based on what you should send to layer 1 and what you should send to layer 2, and why I don't think that you need to base that on anyone but yourself. So I hope that these probing questions can help you make that decision. How long are you going to be part of Veve, and how long are you going to be holding Omi? How important is the Omi staking utility program to you, and how much Omi do you have? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.